I just want to reflect to one individual, one person. I believe like many might know, many might not know. J. Robert Oppenheimer. He lived in the contemporary of Albert Einstein, and he was heading the Manhattan Project. You guys might have heard about Little Boy, Fat Man. Yeah? Those two are the names of atom bomb created by Oppenheimer. He has scored one thing. After developing that atom bomb, after that he said he was very much stressed. He feels so guilty of himself that I have created this atom bomb. This atom bomb is a destruction to mankind. He know that one. So he said one quote. Now I become dead, the destroyer of the world. He said that word. That very bomb, Fat Man and Little Boy, that was the name of the atom bomb that he created. It was. That incident happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Everyone knows that one. During the Second World War. We as a human being, God has gifted us with different ability, different talent. But sometimes we misuse that very talent also. We misuse that very potential also. We have that potential. We should know where to invest that potential. Your wisdom, your knowledge should be productive. It should not be a destruction. I am very much acquainted to my Dikir brothers. Why? Because I've been to Samutung village also. More than 3-4 months I've been seated there. When I was around 15 to 16 years time, I went there. I'm a bit acquainted to the dialect of Dikir also. And I'm acquainted to the personality of our Dikir brothers also. I see a lot of promising youngsters, and I see a potential leaders from our Dikir tribe. I just want to tell one thing. We should know where to invest our potential. Days were there, our brothers, we were fighting over different issues. Today, Dikir Rimkyung, two entirety, it's by name only, by blood we are one. Days were gone, we were engaged in different issues, leaving behind our main objective, leaving behind our main agenda, that I have to do, that you have to do, that you were supposed to do. We were leaving behind everything, and we were very much focused on the subject that is not relevant also. Today, it's high time for us. We need to introspect ourselves. We need to introspect our society. We need to introspect the development, socio-economic development of our society also. Today, it's high time that we leaders should change our modus operandi. We need to change our modus operandi. We need to focus on what is need to be focused. Where do we need to be focused? Today, we are called backward. Rightfully coined that we are being backward. Why we are being backward? Why? Because we fail. We fail to address the real problem, and we are engaged in other problems only, other issues only. It's high time we leaders should retrospect and introspect very deeply. Today, if your village has 90% of the population that is literate, means that is an asset to your society. I as a leader, you as a leader, people, the populace, your people are your greatest asset. But when in a village, if 30% of the populace are illiterate, means directly and indirectly it has a ripple effect it becomes a liability for us also, liability to the society also. At this contemporary world, what is much needed? What is need to be done? Education. It has a power to. It has the power to do many things. The holistic development of our society, I can foresee that it's through education only. It's very important. So, what I want to tell and what I want to encourage to our leaders is that we should really look into the real problems, real issues, and we have to deal it accordingly. YAA T.S.U, we have a very good relationship. After a decade of enmity, I would say, after a decade of misunderstanding, for the first time we had a sitting at Kohima, at our local MLA residence. We had a good sitting. We have discussed a lot of issues, and we are working hand in hand in many issues. Regarding 25% reservation also, we are in the same journey. We have 3 litigations at Guwahati High Court. First litigation was done by YAA. We didn't give burden to T.S.U also. For all court fees, this and that, we have borne that. We take this, we do that as a gesture of family. We did that one. Another litigation is there. Another counter litigation is going on. I would like to request the congregation seated out here. Everything does not work with money alone. Everything does not work with wisdom alone. But prayer is also much needed. So we are in that voyage for 25% reservation issue. I would request the congregation seated out here to please pray for that also. Let there be a desirable outcome. Let the verdict be in our favor. I want to pray, request our leaders and the congregation seated out here to pray for that also. And I also like the support from each and every people seated out here in one way or other way. In the in your own capacity, what we can contribute. We can contribute to our T.S.U brothers also for the very litigation. Why? Because 25% reservation. Reservation is very important for us. Reservation is very important for us. Okay, government has been giving lame excuses now and then. They have clearly indicated, they have a clear notification about the 25% reservation also. Okay. Yet, later in spirit, they literally failed to implement that. T.S.U and YAA, we have been persistently pushing for that. We have been persistently knocking the door of the government. We have write several representations about the issue also. But still, the government of today has utterly failed to listen to our hue and cry. And for that only, we have used all our modus operandi. At the end, the only route or the only hope left was a litigation. So we have filed a litigation, and I'm very much hopeful that very soon we might be having a court hearing. I'm expecting something good news about that. Once again, I would like to thank T.S.U team for having me here. You guys have very well orchestrated the meets. It's so mesmerizing, and I believe that my Dikir Students Union, under the esteemed leadership of Teipo, you guys are working so perfectly. You guys are doing your job so good. But still then, I would really like to encourage my leaders to look into the education sector also. It's high time we need to change our, as I've stated, we need to change our modus operandi. There are a lot of things later, there are a lot of issues that is going around us. But I believe that, I pray that through our understanding, through our relationship, we can see a ray of hope. God's blessing be upon us.